seated. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, the Deputy President of the Senate, Distinguished Senator Barau Jibril, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Benjamin Okeje Kalu, ranking members of the National Assembly here present, current and former members of the National Assembly here present, the Chief of Staff to His Excellency the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the National Security Advisor, Host Minister, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, other members of the Federal Executive Council here present, Chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, top management of INEC and INEC commissioners here present, top-level security agencies here present, chairman of political parties here present and chairman of IPAC, former governors who have joined us today, special guests of the FCT and stakeholders, top-level staff of FCT, heads of government and extra-ministerial departments, our flower girl who confidently walked over to Mr. President and delivered flowers and confidently walked across this place. When I was her age, it was difficult for me. We congratulate her. She is recognized as one of tomorrow's leaders. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, the meaning of democracy remains power to the people, for the people, by the people. It is an unprecedented 26 years of unbroken democracy. What does that portend for a nation as large and diverse as Nigeria? It means that we have succeeded in promoting the tenets and ethics of democracy, a truly representative form of government. On June 12th this year, Democracy Day, the President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, assured Nigerians that he is invested in leaving Nigeria better than he found it. In addressing the Joint National Assembly, he expressed the importance of 26 years of unbroken democracy and said he was pleased that there is more dialogue and less fighting. A fitting building for the election umpire is so important. So therefore, this flag-off is a critical part of government's infrastructural development. We are here today for the official flag-off of the design and construction of a new independent National Electoral Commission headquarters, Abuja. My name is Eugenia Abu. It's a pleasure to serve. It's at this point that we invite the man who should know better, the Executive Secretary of CDA, Engineer Richard Yunana Daude, to come forward and give us an overview of this project. Yes, FCDA makes his way. Please encourage him. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Your Excellency, the Deputy Speaker of the Deputy President of the Senate, and the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, ranking members of the National Assembly present and past, top government functionaries here, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, and the Minister of State for FCT, as well as other members of the Federal Executive Council present here. Your Excellency, permit me to stand on the well-established protocol by the Director of Programs to present a project overview of the new Independent National Electoral Commission headquarters. Your Excellency, in line with its mandate of providing public infrastructure and buildings in the Federal Capital Territory, the FCC administration processed and awarded the contract for the design and construction of the new Independent National Electoral Commission headquarters. The new headquarters is essentially to provide a befitting and conducive office accommodation that will enhance the operations of INEC as well as improve service delivery in the discharge of the Commission's statutory mandate. Your Excellency, the new headquarters is located at plot 442 in Maitama district. It's along Zambezi Crescent. The project sits on a 1.5 hectare plot, and the scope of work includes a 5-story building, as you can see on the display screen to my right. It has basement parking, media center, library, museum, various meeting rooms, security control room, and office accommodation for management of INEC. As it also comes with a 1,000 capacity auditorium, which will be on 3 levels, along with other ancillary facilities. There will be an energy center for generators and transformers, security building with gatehouse, and we also have external works and landscaping. The contractor, Queensville County Projects Limited, has mobilized to site and ready to commence work. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, it is up to the man who understands the engineering of the building we are going to flag off today to come and explicate it for us. And the USFCDA, himself an engineer, has done that. It's time now, Your Excellency, to speak to us about the work that they have mobilized to begin at this flag off. Help me welcome the Managing Director of Queensville Turnkey Projects Nigeria Limited. He makes his way here now to come and explain to us the various twists and turns in this project which he has been given responsibility. A round of applause for him.
Your Excellency, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, DCFR, distinguished guests present today, please permit me to stand on the existing protocols. My name is Hatim Amru, and I'm honored to address this distinguished audience today. Mr. President, it's with enormous pride and profound gratitude that I stand before you on this momentous occasion as we break ground on what will become a landmark project, the new headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission. This ceremony marks not just the commencement of construction, but the realization of a shared vision and the culmination of months of tireless dedication, planning, and collaboration. It also symbolized this administration commitment to deliver a functional, modern facility that will support the vital work of our nation's electoral body. By God's grace, in less than 24 months, the purpose-built 7-level INEC headquarters designed to world-class standards will rise on this gross floor area of 22,000 square meters. The architectural design of this facility draws inspiration from the features of the voters' card and Nigeria's unique system of staggered election. We will integrate sustainable practice, cutting-edge technology, and rigorous safety system to minimize the environmental footprint while maximizing efficiency. The project comprises a 6-floor main office block, and detached 1,000-seat auditorium. The building footprint spans 4,794 square meters, while the auditorium covers 2,256 square meters, with a basement, ground floor, and 5 suspended floors. The INEC headquarters annex will rise approximately 30.86 meter height, contributing to skyline of the Zambezi environs. The main building will house a museum, archives, and election monitoring room, press center, staff canteens, and a cross-controlled office for the chairman, national commissioners, secretary of the commission, departments, and security units. Interior system will include energy-efficient LED lighting with motion sensors, robust CCTV, and antenna system for enhanced security, and an international standard fire mitigation system. The rooftop will host solar panels and green landscaping for improving energy efficiency and sustainability. We extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the Honorable Minister of FCC for entrusting the critical national project for our firm. We recognize the immense responsibility this carries and reaffirm our commitment to go beyond expediency to make this project a reality. Queensdale has executed various projects across public and private sectors in Enugu, Bauchi, and FCC, and has garnered the request capacity to execute this project to satisfaction. Mr. President, we offer a firm assurance that this project will be delivered on time, within budget, and to the highest standards of quality. This commitment is further reinforced by the unwavering support of the Honorable Minister of FCC. We look forward to working hand in hand with all stakeholders to bring this vision to life. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Wike, is very determined in committing contractors to the timeline for which they have been mobilized. He assures them that he would keep an eye on them and he will continuously monitor and tour the project to ensure that it is well delivered. This is what has happened with all the other projects, Your Excellency, which you have commissioned. I would like to thank the contractor, who has also told us that the lights within the building will be energy efficient. That is music to the ears of a lot of people. The Managing Director of Queensdale Turnkey Projects Limited, we thank you for your intervention. Your Excellency, earlier today, we were at the newly constructed Mabushi Bus Terminal, where you have enabled the Right Honourable Speaker to represent you at that commissioning of such a beautiful building, where we all agree is a sight for sore eyes. We're here now to flag off this INEC building, and you have graced us with your presence. We thank you. Your Excellency, this man I'm about to call up is the first Northerner to make a first class in history. He's a professor of political history and international studies. Holding the position of electoral umpire would often bring butterflies to one's stomach. A former ES fund, is calm and focused on his assignment, academic par excellence, administrator of note, the greatest beneficiary of this official flag-off. Do help me welcome the man whose responsibility it is to hold down free and fair elections in Nigeria, Election Supervisor-in-Chief, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, who would now deliver his goodwill message.
Okay, thank you very much. the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, CFR, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, the Deputy Senate President, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the Honorable Minister of State, other Honorable Ministers, the National Security Advisor, who is the co-chairman of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, the Chief of Staff to the President, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Electoral Matters and other distinguished senators, the Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Electoral Matters and other honorable members, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps, the Inspector General of Police and heads of other security agencies, Chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council and other chairmen of political parties, leaders of civil society organizations, media executives, members of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, National Commissioners of INEC, the Resident Electoral Commissioner of the Federal Capital Territory, directors and other senior officials of the Commission, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Without preempting the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, I think it's only appropriate on this occasion to start by discharging my first obligation by welcoming His Excellency Mr. President to this occasion. We are glad that the President found time to personally perform the groundbreaking ceremony of the INEC Annex building to complement the current headquarters of the Commission. For a long time, the Commission has been grappling with the problem of inadequate office accommodation. Our present national headquarters is severely congested. Commissioned in December 1997, it was originally planned to cater for 8 Commission members, that is a chairman and 7 full-time commissioners, 10 departments and directorates, and 500 staff. Since then, the activities of the Commission have become more extensive and the staff strength at the headquarters has more than doubled. Today, there are 13 full-time Commission members, a chairman and 12 national commissioners, 22 departments and directorates, and 1,048 staff. Consequently, every facility is overstretched, from offices to meeting rooms for the Commission's 15 standing committees and other activities, including regular engagements with stakeholders. General staff meetings always take place outside the Commission. In response, the Commission was compelled to rent 2 buildings in Wuse Zone 2 to ease the situation. Over the last 10 years, we made every effort to alleviate the situation until sometime last year when the Ministry of the Federal Capital Territory came to the rescue. I wish to make it clear that this is not the first time that the Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA, is constructing an office for the Electoral Commission. When the Commission relocated its headquarters from Lagos to Abuja in 1991, it was the FCDA that provided it with offices in Garki to accommodate the national headquarters as well as the FCC office. When the facility became overstretched, the FCDA again built our present headquarters. The building in Garki now operates exclusively as our FCC office. In fact, today's groundbreaking event is the third time in the last 34 years that the FCDA, in the discharge of its responsibilities, is stepping in to either provide office accommodation or alleviate the Commission's space constraints. As the end user of the facility, our technical team submitted the concept of the proposed building to the Federal Capital Territory, and that is what the FCT is currently executing. We made provision for offices, meeting rooms, conference rooms, a 1,000-seat auditorium, and offices for some of our IT-based facilities, such as the Election Monitoring and Support Center. Beyond these facilities, the building has provision for a museum to serve as a repository for the physical and digital history of elections and electoral activities in Nigeria. This will afford citizens, particularly students, that regularly visit the Commission on Excursions, the opportunity to appreciate the evolution of our electoral history, as is the case in many jurisdictions around the world. The main building opposite the present site shall remain the national headquarters of the Commission. When completed, the new building will complement the main building. For me personally, this is a very, very special occasion. After almost 10 years of persistent effort, the construction of the INEC Annex building is finally a reality. At this point, all that remains for me on behalf of the commissioners and staff of the Commission is to thank Your Excellency, Mr. President, for making it happen and for your personal presence. I would also like to appreciate the presence of the Deputy Senate President, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, and similarly appreciate the Honorable Minister of the FCT for its diligent pursuit of the project, as well as the leadership of the Joint Committee on Electoral Matters in the National Assembly, leaders of political parties, and all stakeholders for your presence and support. May God continue to bless our efforts. I thank you all.
Your Excellency, the main beneficiary of this official flag-off of the design and construction of a new independent National Electoral Commission headquarters has spoken. Thankfulness to His Excellency Mr. President. Thankfulness to the FCT administration. 10 years of the wait is now over. Let's give a round of applause to Professor Mahmoud Yakub, Chairman INEC, who has delivered his intervention. Your Excellency, esteemed invited guests, saying thank you is a door opener. It warms the heart and makes the recipient feel a sense of joy and a sense of belonging. Thank you is truly a magic phrase, which allows the person being thanked to deliver more dividends of the said thankfulness. It's now time to welcome a woman much up to my heart, the Honorable Minister of State for the FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmood, to deliver her vote of thanks. Please let's keep clapping for her as she makes her way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, DCFR, the Father of the Nation, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, President Abbas, DCA, the Deputy Senate President, Barrow Jibril, CFR, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, CFR, all members of the National Assembly that are here present, the Chief of Staff to Mr. President, Right Honorable Femi Bajabiamila, the National Advisor on Security Matters, His Excellency Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Yeltsin Wiki, Mr. Project and a Life Venture, all members of the Federal Executive Council that are here present. So good afternoon to you all. I'm so happy and delighted to stand before you this afternoon to appreciate every distinguished personality that has joined us today to witness this historic occasion. That's the official flag-off of the design and construction of the new headquarters for the Independent National Electoral Commission within the heart of the nation's capital. We thank Almighty Allah for making this day a very reality, as was mentioned by the chairman of the INEC, Professor Mahmoud. Permit me to express our deepest gratitude and appreciation, as always, to His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu Asuwaji, for his inspirational leadership and also commitment to democratic values, transparency, and institutional strengthening. Your Excellency, sir, this landmark project is a bold testament to the administration's vision to leave an enduring legacy for yet generations to come, and is also perfectly aligned with the administration goals to support and provide national institutions with world-class infrastructure that reflects their importance and mandate. We have witnessed the rehabilitated Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center. We are just coming from the commissioning of the Mabushi bus terminal, which I thought, when I entered, I thought I was outside the country. I was so happy to have that. I will have to appreciate His Excellency, Mr. President, for his continued support and words of encouragement. We really appreciate and also congratulate the chosen contractors and also the project consultants, and we also ask them to execute this important project with excellence, dignity, and also diligence. We appreciate every personality that has come here to witness this important occasion, to support us, and also our supporters of this administration of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the words of encouragement, and then for them being here with us always. For the Capital Territory Administration, under the leadership of His Excellency Barrister Sumuti, will continue to build capital cities and a nation that reflects a dignity, value, and also aspiration of the people of Nigeria. We say thank you for your valued time, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
To say thank you may seem like a piece of cake, but when it's time to do it, you need to keep your eyes on the ball and remember everyone you need to say thank you to. We want to thank the Honorable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, for always rising up to the occasion elegantly in her vote of thanks. Please, let's celebrate her. Your Excellency, Mr. President, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker, Your Excellency, Deputy President of the Senate, Your Excellency, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, other Excellencies here present, esteemed guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Dogged and determined. Love him or not, you can't but notice him. A man of infinite charm, described by many as Mr. Project, easy to break into a joyful dance when he's excited and happy. This man is tireless and focused, a man whose interest in the renewed hope agenda is unflappable, following in step daily, project after project with the vision of Mr. President. Here is a man whose hard work has not gone unnoticed by His Excellency, Mr. President. Please help me welcome a man fondly called our landlord by His Excellency, Mr. President, the Minister of the FCT, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike.
Your Excellency, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Akpoti-Uduaghan, he is the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, Excellency the Deputy Senate President, Senator Jibril Barrow, Commander of the Federal Republic, the Chief of Staff, Mr. President, my colleagues, members of the President Council that are here, the civil senators and members of the House of Representatives, the Chairman of Independent Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, and National Commissioner of INEC, and the Resident Electoral Commissioner in charge of FCC that are here, the National Security Advisors and health of security agencies that are here, my dear brothers, former governors of Abia State, former governor of Tinubu State, and former governor of Plateau State, my dear secretary and family of secretaries, leaders of various political parties, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, let me, on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, most sincerely thank you again for giving us an opportunity to flag off this very important project as explained by the Regional Secretary of FCDA and the Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Yes, okay, let me correct an impression that it was given by the Regional Secretary that this was awarded by FCT. No, this was awarded by the Federal Executive Council in March 2025. So it was not awarded by the FCT. It was awarded by the Federal Executive Council, which has to be supervised by the FCT through the Federal Capital Development Agency. Let us also recollect that the Federal Council had approved the renovation and construction of public buildings. One of those buildings for renovation is just the one we commissioned, the rehabilitation of Bola Tinubu National Conference, the renovation of the two chambers of the National Assembly, the construction of the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, and the construction of 40 houses for the Court of Appeal, the Federal High Court, and the FCT High Court. This is under a directive in order to reduce the shortage of accommodation. And I thank the Chairman for explaining and for letting the world know that it is through the FCDA that public buildings are renovated or built. I have stated that this is not the first time that when INEC headquarters was relocated to Abuja, it was FCDA. It is good. It says that because so many people will go ahead to say all kinds of things. It's good that you explained that. And I want to assure you that this structure will be given all the time it is required to see that during your first tenure, this project is completed. That it can be assured that we will do that. And with the kind of support you've given to us, we'll make sure that the contractor delivers. I don't know where he comes from, but by the time he finishes, he'll be back. Because I'll make sure that he stays under the sun, under the rain, and justify the money that we are paying. On that note, Mr. President, I will invite you to talk to us and then lay the foundation of this very important project to the glory of God. Thank you and God bless you. Please be seated. Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, the Deputy Senate President, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Chairman Senate Committee on Federal Capital Territory, members of the Assembly here present, former governors of Abia, Plateau, and Enugu states, my friend Barrister SMO Wike and Dr. Maria Mahmood, Honorable Minister and Minister of State of the FCT, members of the Federal Executive Council here present, head of security agencies here present, chairman and commissioners of Independent National Electoral Commission, members of the Diplomatic Corps, traditional rulers, royal fathers here present, senior government officials, the project contractor, Messrs. Queensville Donkey Projects Limited, gentlemen of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and sense of purpose that I stand before you today to flag up the construction of a new national office, the annex of the headquarters of Independent National Electoral Commission, right here in Abuja. Today's ceremony is not merely about bricks and mortar. It is about the strength of our democracy, the independence of our institutions, and the future of our electoral integrity. INEC has been and remains the backbone of Nigeria's democratic journey. Its role in conducting free, fair, and credible elections is central to the trust our people place in their government and in our democratic process. For this reason, it is only right that such a pivotal institution is housed in a structure that reflects the dignity, responsibility, and national significance of that institution. The new headquarters is a clear signal of our unwavering support for INEC autonomy, the capacity, and growth. It will provide not just a home, conducive, but a hub for innovation, planning, training, and transparency in electoral administration. Our democracy is still evolving, and as it is growing, so too must the institution that support and protect it. We are committed to ensuring that INEC is fully equipped, not only in infrastructure, but in law, policy, and resources to carry out its constitutional mandate with courage, fairness, and excellence. By initiating this project, the FCT Minister, Barrister SMO Wike, taking another important step towards the protection of our democracy in this country. I say thank you very much. I salute your vision, courage, and commitment to progress and development of our country. Let me also take this moment to commend the entire leadership of the SCDA. Let me once again commend the leadership and the staff of INEC for their dedication to face the challenge that is necessary and the courage to lay a stronger foundation for our democracy and build the institution, democratic resilience in Nigeria. To the contractors, supervisors, and stakeholders involved in this project, let quality, speed, integrity, transparency guide your work. You are not just building an edifice, you are building trust in our nation. To all Nigerians, I say, this democracy is not a destination but a journey. Together, let us strengthen our institutions, safeguard our freedoms, and protect the future. On this note, I hereby flag off the construction of a new independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, headquarters in Abuja. May it stand as a pillar of democracy, accountability, transparency, and national unity. Thank you. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria, and God bless all of you.
The President flags off the design and construction.
For the glory of God Almighty, to strengthen our democratic institutions, bless Nigeria, and continuous journey for this democracy to flourish and be a success for the country.
His Excellency Mr. President does the needful of this official flag off of the design and construction of a new independent National Electoral Commission headquarters in Abuja. The National Anthem. remain in the tents as His Excellency Mr. President makes his way